Going to bring in now Sean Spicer, Chief Strategist, Communications Director for the Republican National Committee. Sean, thanks for taking a few minutes. So let me ask you about the idea of Donald Trump making an offensive in the blue states, in states we've been thinking of as blue states, Michigan, Colorado, Pennsylvania, New Hampshire. When you look at those states, what is the best option for Donald Trump? Where are you the most optimistic about Donald Trump at the last minute flipping a blue state? Which one of those?
I think Michigan's probably number one, and Colorado's a very, very close second. In terms of bang for your buck, remember, you're going to get many more electoral votes. New Hampshire, I think we're continuing to trend in a very positive direction there. It's 4 electoral votes. And then I think even Maine, too, which you saw Mr. Trump in the other day, we feel very, very positive about that. But to your point, and both of the last 2 reports have echoed this, I think the trend in every one of those states is for Donald Trump and Mike Pence. The Clinton campaign is clearly on defense in reliably blue states over and over again, states that Obama carried twice. They find themselves in defense in an ever-expanding way.
You know, we talk about the blue states that suddenly seem like they might be in play in this. The flip side, though, is we've also been seeing reports, I should say, that African-American turnout may be down in some of the early voting. But also there are some reports out there that Latino participation is high. It has been, and that raises the question in a state like Arizona, for instance, in a state maybe like Nevada or Colorado, is that something, when you see the reports of high Latino turnout, does that raise a red flag for you in terms of Donald Trump obviously having a big deficit with that group of voters, signs that maybe they're motivated to participate?
Well, I think all of our tracking shows that they're not exceeding where we thought they were. Again, you look at Nevada, Harry Reid's backyard, a state that he's proud of how he can mobilize folks, a state that Obama carried twice. I think the idea that we're keeping that within the margin of error actually speaks to the larger electorate and the desire for change that's out there. But again, when you look at where they are in those early vote, report after report, they have to do exceptionally well. They led by 450,000 votes in North Carolina alone. They're down. We've cut that lead under 100,000 from where they were in 2012. Our early vote returns in all of these states is better than it was in 2012. Theirs is down. I think that's very telling where we're headed. They can't get that Obama coalition. And again, look at where Obama is. He's in North Carolina. He's in Ohio. They know that they are having a big problem maintaining or getting that Obama coalition to turn out for them. It's not going as well as they wanted. They're cherry-picking stats and trying to get people not to look at the full picture because they know that Republicans' ground game is doing what it needed to do, and we're excelling at the early vote and the absentee vote, where they had to run up a huge lead because Republicans do so well on Election Day.
If you guys are going to win, if you're going to pick off, say, a Pennsylvania or a Colorado, again, one of these sort of last-minute targets here, one of the things we've been seeing in the numbers all year is Donald Trump struggling in a way we have not seen a Republican presidential candidate struggle with white suburbanites, college-educated white voters, talking about like the suburbs in Pennsylvania, obviously very population-dense area, the Denver suburbs. You see this all across the country. No Republican, since the advent of modern polling, has lost this group in a presidential election. Could Donald Trump, and we've seen him trail it, could Donald Trump lose that group of voters, white college-educated voters, next Tuesday and still get elected president?
Absolutely. There's nothing conventional about this cycle. I think Donald Trump has defied the odds at every level. But again, let's go back to where we were in 2012 and where we are now. Those states that we keep talking about, Nevada, Colorado, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, Virginia, Florida, Ohio, New Hampshire, over and over again, it's Republicans, it's Donald Trump and Mike Pence expanding the map going into states that Obama won twice or are reliably blue states. So, you know, you can cherry pick a demographic and say, hey, he's not doing as well. But the bottom line is more states are in play than ever before, whether it's the 08 cycle or the 12 cycle. Right now, we've continued to expand the map, and Democrats are clearly in defense, both in terms of the time and where they're spending their precious few days, but also their money. They're back up in states like Colorado, Michigan, and Wisconsin, where they had abandoned and said that we had these in the bag. It's that message of change that's putting these things back in play within the margin of error, and all we need to do is, frankly, pick off one of them.
All right, Sean Spicer with the Republican National Committee. Thanks for the time.
Thanks, Steve. Have a great weekend.
Okay, you two up next.